Alright, so I was in my bed thinking about Sonic the Hedgehog, as I usually do, and some idea popped into my head, and it was a question, and I didn't know the answer, and I kept thinking and thinking and thinking, and eventually it developed into this video. So stay with me here. You know how there's like a bunch of different kinds of eggs? Like there's hard-boiled eggs, and there's poached eggs. Lots of different ways to cook eggs, and I was thinking, what is Sonic the Hedgehog's favorite way to eat eggs? This might sound ridiculous to some of you, but this is an extremely serious topic that I want to discuss. I mean, it will just deepen the Sonic lore even further. And Sega has actually been leaving a lot of hints in the Sonic canon as to what kinds of eggs he likes to eat, and I'm going to be displaying that evidence I've found today. Hey, wait! I know this is a very important subject that all of you care about, but I've got a quick announcement first. Me and the boys over at CrowdMade just launched some new stuff on the BillehBawb merch store. Yeah! Not only do we have the great t-shirts and hoodies that we had before, but we now have phone cases as well, for literally pretty much every kind of phone.
Wow, amazing.
Also, this is technically a Sonic movie tie-in, because like Studiopolis Zone is like a movie making zone, and I was like, wow, what can I do for the Sonic movie? Oh my gosh, movies, Studiopolis, Eggman Share, Director Bob. Also, I don't know who told me this, definitely not me, because it's not like it's my merch shop or anything, but like, you should definitely look forward to some enamel pins coming in the future, maybe? Definitely, maybe. So make sure to head over to shop.billehbawb.com and cop some merch. I hated that sentence. Now, I know that some of you real smart people out there are gonna have read all of the comics and watched all of the TV shows. And you're gonna say, actually, in episode 372 of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, at the 126-minute mark, Sonic the Hedgehog eats a deviled egg, therefore confirming that deviled eggs are his favorite, and all of your research is invalid. Okay, whatever. Maybe he did in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, or in one of the Archie comics. I don't even care, because we are doing canon material only. This is serious business. We can't be taking into account all these non-canon reasons. All right, so let's get started with how we know Sonic likes eggs in the first place. In the non-canon Sonic Bible, we can see Sonic eating hard-boiled eggs. Yes, there is a Sonic Bible. I'm not gonna get too deep into it because I don't even have time to discuss all these things. The Sonic Bible is like an entry-level concept to being a Sonic fan, okay? The Sonic Bible is like what you learn about at Sonic the Hedgehog Middle School, and then how Sonic likes his eggs prepared is what you learn at Sonic the Hedgehog High School. We are in so many layers deep, but just a refresher for those of you who aren't in Sonic the Hedgehog Middle School yet, the Sonic Bible is basically this really weird document, basically, that was used at Sega for a while in the 90s as Sonic's origin story or something. I don't think it's ever canon or anything. I don't know. It's really weird. I'll leave a link in the description to the whole thing. But the only part we care about is when Sonic and Dr. Kintovor, which is just like a good version of Dr. Robotnik before he absorbs the chaos energy of the Chaos Emeralds, they're both just vibing and eating breakfast. And Dr. Kintovor is serving hard-boiled eggs. And Sonic, quote, gulped down his meal in a flash. Now, if that isn't irrefutable evidence that Sonic at least enjoys eggs somewhat, then I don't know what is. All right, so now we're gonna do some process of elimination in the different ways to prepare eggs to try and find out which one is Sonic's favorite. So first, let's start out with hard-boiled eggs. Now, just because he gulped them down in a flash doesn't mean hard-boiled eggs are his favorite, all right? In Sonic Mania, you wanna know who Eggman's henchmen are? That's right, the hard-boiled heavies. Now, let me ask you this. If the hard-boiled heavies are hard-boiled heavies, then why is Sonic trying to defeat them if he likes hard-boiled eggs? Checkmate. Sonic would never destroy a robot that shares the same name as the method he likes having his eggs prepared in. The hard-boiled heavies are portrayed as the bad guys, and remember, we're playing as Sonic in Sonic Mania, and we're seeing from his point of view. So even he thinks the hard-boiled heavies are bad, which equates to him thinking hard-boiled eggs are not the best kinds of eggs. So we can cross that one off. All right, next let's move on to scrambled eggs. Everybody's favorite breakfast food, except for Sonic the Hedgehog. In the 8-bit version of Sonic 2, there's a zone called Scrambled Egg Zone. And you know, that in itself isn't really enough evidence as to why Sonic doesn't like scrambled eggs. But, you know, I don't really like the zone very much, just for reasons. I just don't think it's that, that fun. It's not for any other reason. I just don't like it very much. So Sonic doesn't like scrambled eggs. Okay, next up is poached eggs. Now this one is going to take a bit more explaining. So, you know how all video game characters are in the same universe, right? They're all in the same connected universe. Therefore, Sonic the Hedgehog takes place in the same universe as Angry Birds, okay? In fact, we actually have evidence that Sonic the Hedgehog is friends with the Angry Birds. I know, you're probably thinking I'm crazy, but in Angry Birds Epic, there was a Sonic event. Angry Birds Epic was like an Angry Birds mobile RPG sort of thing. It doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is that Sonic the Hedgehog has canonically interacted with the Angry Birds before. This is not a joke. You know what the birds are, you know the pigs in Angry Birds? You know what they're trying to do to the birds? They're trying to poach their eggs. That's right, they're trying to take their eggs and poach them, which is a way to make eggs. And I doubt Sonic likes that very much. Think of it this way. Let's say you were just chilling and you have a friend, and your friend has kids, right? And then suddenly there's like a mafia gang, and they come and they try and eat your child. And actually, I don't think I'm going to continue with this analogy. Anyway, like, come on. Sonic does not like poached eggs. He doesn't want that to be rude to the Angry Birds. Like, if he's eating poached eggs, that's like a disservice to his friends. Would you eat your friend's children? Don't answer that. Some of you are weird. All right, next let's do, what other kinds of eggs even are there? Sunny side up eggs. I don't even know what that is. I looked it up. So for this one, in Sonic Mania, in Encore mode, the color palette for Green Hill Zone is like a sunset. And that one zone in Sonic Advance 3, I think, it's like Green Hills or something, not from the Sonic movie, different thing. But that has a sunset color palette too. Therefore, this proves that Sonic the Hedgehog likes sunsets, which means he doesn't like the sun. If you don't like the sun, you wouldn't be eating sunny side up eggs, would you? I don't think so. Okay, all this process of elimination clearly isn't working. There has to be something, some piece of evidence throughout the Sonic the Hedgehog canon, some Trojan horse that really shows what kind of eggs Sonic likes to eat. Actually, I think the answer has been right in front of us the whole time. What's the thing that Sonic is constantly chasing after? The thing that motivates him to continue with his daily life? The thing that constantly challenges him and keeps him going? That's right, it's Dr. Eggman himself. And what is Dr. Eggman? A raw egg. This means that Sonic is constantly chasing after a raw egg, and he makes a point not to actually harm him. He just stops him from doing all of the bad things that Dr. Eggman does because he doesn't want to actually hurt the raw eggs, because Sonic's favorite way to eat eggs is raw! It's been here this whole time. Why would Sonic even keep bothering with Eggman? He's clearly proven himself to be, like, not that smart many times, but it's because he wants to eat him. Sonic wants to eat Dr. Eggman. I can't believe I've lost sleep over this question. How does Sonic like his egg prepared? It was that the whole time. Maybe I'll finally get a good night's rest. You know, I don't think this video's that long yet, so I'm gonna take the extra time I have to plug my second channel, Corn on the Bob. It's a great pun. It's like corn on the cob, except Bob. See, this channel, BillehBawb, this is where I post all the garbage. Corn on the Bob is where the real good content goes. And I actually just recently uploaded a video there about how I got into the Sonic the Hedgehog series. And that might interest you, who knows? I'm sorry, I'm so emotional right now because you're all so nice to me. I want to give a thank you to all of my channel's current members, including Evolving Plague, Shiny Kitty, Carter, that one guy I don't know how to say his name. He told me to call him Chow, so I'm gonna do that. Minecraft is best. I don't know if that's supposed to be like Minecraft or not, but I'm just gonna say what it says. Sonic Speed 44 and D1262. Thank you guys so much. You're so nice to me. If you'd like to get some great perks for yourself, such as having your name right off at the end of every single video, make sure to hit the blue join button next to the subscribe button and a nice little video about members. Just I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you've made it this far, you're legally obligated to go to shop.BillehBawb.com and buy my merch. Thanks for watching. You're not actually legally obligated. Please don't, like, I was kidding. Don't feel bad if you